10 on the ballot is Norm Firecracker Westwell. Norm is a sportswear manufacturer in Huntington Beach and has lived here for 27 years. He is married to Chris and has an 11-year-old son, Matt, and an 8-year-old daughter, Alexis.
My name is Norm Firecracker Westwell. I am your underdog candidate. Underdog because my campaign will not be raising $1 of the $70,000 believed needed to win. I will not receive any money or benefits from the Police Officers Association, Firefighters Association, employee unions, or any other big government organizations. Wise is the voter who learns which candidates are accepting those funds. Instead of concentrating on fundraising, my campaign is focused on reducing the size and scope of our local government. Our government is too big, and it costs us too much. In just 2 years, city revenues have skyrocketed upwards $50 million. All of this money comes from you and I, Johnny Taxpayer, in the form of taxes, licenses, fees, fines, surcharges, and a host of other schemes imposed upon us to fund government programs. While some programs are obviously desirable, others are not and should be scaled back or eliminated entirely. Government is too big. Benevolent government always has the best intentions. The problem is, government solutions utilize the least efficient methods to get anything accomplished. And to improve our lives for us, government must increase the number of employees, increase salaries, increase benefits, retirement packages, and days off. Government is not to blame. The natural tendency of any government is to expand. We need leaders who can face the challenge of minimizing government expansion. However, it is far easier for politicians to simply go with the flow than to oppose the over 1,100 employees, their unions, and organizations. Underdog candidates as myself are usually crushed by the big money resources of the powerful big government organizations. All 18 candidates are in favor of continued support of our police, fire, and public works. These are basic services we all expect in return for taxes collected. However, there is fat to be trimmed. The DARE program is a failure. 10-year follow-up studies reveal the program has had no measurable effect. We must stop funding ineffective programs. I challenge DARE advocates to answer this question. If the DARE program is so educational, why do the school districts refuse to fund it? DARE propaganda is robbing precious instructional time from our children's education. Government is too big. Street sweeping fines are a revenue double dip disguised as a solution to cure urban runoff. I can assure you, fining parked cars $32 each has had zero effect on urban runoff. It is not about urban runoff. It is about money. We taxpayers are funding street sweeping services only to be heavily fined for not using the service. Government is too big. I'm in favor of changing our city's charter to take back control of prevailing wage restrictions. City funds are not spent wisely when we are forced to pay street sweepers $43 an hour. Government is too big. I will work to privatize each and every public service which cannot compete in the open market. Cities across America are privatizing services. Why? Because it's less expensive. Not only does this reduce the size and responsibility of our government, it creates new jobs which contribute to our local economy. Government is too big. Huntington Beach does not need 3 helicopters flying 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. 1 helicopter enhances our public safety. 3 helicopters is a public nuisance. Firecracker Westwell has a low-cost program to keep the helicopters quietly and safely on the ground until they are actually needed. Government is too big. I will work to restore freedom and liberties already diminished by our government for our own good, such as patriotic sparklers on the 4th of July. Restoring sparklers symbolizes my libertarian ideals of limited government and personal responsibility. I believe a free man does not need permission from his government to light a sparkler on his own property. Our liberties are disappearing right before our eyes. I will fight to get them back. Government is too big. I encourage everyone to visit my community website at modernpublic.com. I'm endorsed by the former mayor of Bellflower, Art Olivier. If you believe, as I do, that government is too big, then vote your support on November 5th for Norm Firecracker Westwell, and then watch the sparks fly.